Bonjour mes amis, hi guys. I haven't done a collection review in a while, so I got this picture from a viewer, Eric, sharing his collection, and he was just asking me a couple of questions. I thought I would share it with you because it's a really cool collection coming together nicely, well balanced, and let's dig in into it. I hope Eric won't mind. So we have at the top in the middle two mainstream brands, or certainly one of them, and a great choice. So we have the Rolex Pepsi with the Oyster band. The Oyster probably a bit more rough and ready than the Jubilee. Actually, today I'm wearing a Jubilee. I got my they just Wimbledon on the wrist. And so this one is ready for traveling, for action, beautiful watch. We all know the Pepsi, and in a way, it's one of the most desired watches in the world. And so, as a result, we talk about it less, but nevertheless, great movement, super accurate by Rolex, true icon, and yeah, a staple of any collection. Looking great. It's great to have at least one Rolex in the collection. Next to it, maybe less mainstream, but quite well known, of course, the Zenith Chronomaster Sport. I've owned the exact same watch, and I love it with the white dial. It is the poster boy for that range from Zenith, and I think it's still my favorite. Really a great chronograph. So the case a bit more angular, a bit less voluptuous than the Rolex Daytona case. Here you have the advantage of a bit more color with the subdials. You have the date and a high beat movement, of course. So it's quite unique proposition in the watch world. Really a beautiful chronograph. And of course, one of the most usable because you can track the tenth of a second, much more usable than a tachymeter bezel, for example. And really a beautiful contrast of colors between those two first watches in the collection. I'm really approving of this. Not that you need my approval, but really loving it. And I do miss my Zenith Chronomaster Sport. Maybe it will come back in my collection one day. But it's great to be able to experience those watches and then maybe move on. But it's really great. At the bottom row, all the way to the left, inspired by my choice. This is the Chopard, the Luc Chopard, LUC, from the higher range of watches, Time Traveler 1. And you've seen my reviews of this watch. So Eric was inspired by my review to get it as well, and he loves it. And to me, it is one of the coolest world timers on the market because you get the date very discreetly. It's a circular date. At the center, you have the beautiful colors and the little orange accents, which are loomed. And it's very readable, which is important when you get to my age, almost 50. You get those two crowns, so it's a cool look. It's a bit like the divers of the past. Having those two crowns, it gives that super compressor type of look, and inside beautiful movement, which you can see at the back through the display case back. Manufacturer movement. Let's not forget Chopard is independent, just like Patek and Rolex, and they manufacture their own movement, and they are really beautifully finished and working very well. It's a great watch, and again adds a different flavor to this collection, and of course, a great complication world timer. One of the best complications. After all, these are timekeepers, and here you have the time all around the world. How cool is that? It's a great complement to the GMT Master and the chronograph. All the way to the right at the bottom, we go into even more independent, smaller brand, smaller production. This is the Benzinger, which I have showed you on the channel, this exact same watch model actually. Gap, if you remember well, stands for German-Austrian partnership. Jochen Benzinger here, a master of engraving, partnering with one of the best Austrian watchmakers, or any watchmaker for that matter, Habring. And this watch really has a unique look, unique finishing, and you get a lot of watch for the money. So if you haven't discovered it, there's a new version, the Gap 2, and other watches by Jochen Benzinger. So if you want something very opulent in the finishing and very classic in the design of the dial, with excellent watchmaking, this is one of the very best. And these watches also are available by the partner of this channel, Independent Watchers. So you can check that website as well if you want to buy one of them. And then we have a couple of Zinns. The Zinns are just amazing watches for going on holiday, doing sports. So we have a field watch and a diver, really very cool pieces. And then we have a bit at the bottom in the center, we have the first watch gift from the parents, the Seiko, and the other one was a gift to himself by Eric. This tag Heuer that he doesn't wear a lot. So in his mind, he's looking at a couple of other watches, which are really beautiful. Actually, I didn't really know one of them. The Zeitwinkel 273-degree with a transparent dial, sapphire. Very cool. I'm actually looking at the pictures on the monochrome watches as I'm recording this. You got a double date, cool transparent dial, power reserve, and really an impressive manufacturer movement. There, they do most of everything. It's in German silver, and wow, beautiful architecture to that movement. Ooh, this is 15,000 euro. Yeah, for what you get, something so bespoke. Yeah, bespoke in the same sense of the Benzinger that we have in the collection already. That is super nice. And the other watch he's looking at is the Kudoke 2 Mother of Pearl. Also a very, very nice indie original kind of a moon phase and a hand wound type of watch. I would say about these two, yeah, the Zeitwinkel, by the way, is automatic. Maybe I would say don't rush it. Of course, you gotta scratch the itch, but it seems that you might be rushing a little bit if you just got the Benzinger. Maybe enjoy that. Make that one your indie brand with a lot of handcrafts on it. I think it's already great. I don't know if it's gonna add to your enjoyment of collecting to add now the Zeitwinkel of the Kudoke, as beautiful as they are. I think sometimes it's good to make a choice, right? And between the three, I think the Benzinger you could have done much worse. It's super nice. All three good watches. I think I would stick to the Benzinger for now and maybe do the most difficult thing I find about collecting watches and about the hobby in general is to enjoy the watches. It's very easy to always look for the next one and to expand the collection. But then every time you expand it, each watch sort of matters a little less. And I find there's a lot more enjoyment to committing a bit more to what you get. So yeah, I would stick to the Benzinger for now and really enjoy it. And then maybe if you find a good deal for one of the other two, add them and maybe choose between the two, which one would be the nicest. That Zeitwinkel is very nice, but yeah, I quite like the choice that you've made already. The Rolex is great. The Zenith is great. It's a great compliment, and you know my feelings for the Chopard. Every time I wear it, I feel very special, and it's great enjoyment, that one, because people don't know it, but it's visually very beautiful. It's easy to notice. It's noticeable that it's a world timer as well, and you can tell that it's really well made. And when you look at the case back, you get the reward of a beautiful manufacture movement as well. So yeah, to me the collection is super well balanced, very very nice. And of course we can look at going up market with Patek and all that. I would only go there if you find a great deal. It's a bit harder now, but I think as there's more and more stuff on the market, maybe there will be again great deals for some nice Calatravas. But in terms of the functions, I think you get everything. Of course, these days it's very popular to have a jump power and a retrograde minute kind of function. So maybe that will be something that will come in your collection as well. You seem to like those unusual indie type of brands and things, but what's the rush, right? There's just so many coming on the market, so there's always good deals to have. So yeah, what I would say to a nice collection like this is that I think you have all the angles covered, the mainstream, the indies. You have some handcraft as well as industrial craft. To me, it's a craft as well, right? We take it for granted, and sometimes we look down on industrially made products like a Rolex, but it's the ultimate of quality and ultra tight tolerances to get to be able to make a million watches, all of them at the same quality level. I find that commendable. If it was up to people like me who can't create anything, we would still be living in a cave. So I think it's amazing to have brands like Omega, Patek, Rolex, and all that. And it's amazing that you have people like Benzinger who bring back traditional crafts and just push it a bit further. So yeah, very exciting collection. Very congratulations, Eric. Guys, let him know what you think about his collection. Give him a like. There's nothing that comes to mind that I would add to this. Yeah, very very handsome collection. Maybe next one could be a bit of a vintage piece, something cool, or yeah, another dress watch, a very simple watch. There's many ways this collection can go, but most importantly, enjoy what you have, because yeah, you've done perfect. What else is there to say? Thank you for watching, guys, and thank you, Eric. Bye bye.